All right, guys, we are live. Welcome back in. And I'm about to get the sound on. We'll go ahead and start a little bit early on the sound. Coming in here with coming to you live here from Northwest Lanes in Fairfield, Ohio. So we are just getting started here. This is a no tap tournament on a house shot. So there will be a lot of strikes. Basically, on the no tap, if you haven't ever bowled before or don't know what that means, no tap is meaning if you bowled 9 pins, if you hit 9 pins on your first shot, it will be a strike. So you're going to see a lot of strikes. A whole lot of strikes. So we have this starting out here. We got us here on 19 and 20, and then 21 and 22. We got those two lanes. We got Rodney and Carlos, and then Russell and all right, starting off. Starting off there, not ideal, but let's see what happens. See if Carlos can pick him up here, get himself a 9. There we go, got all 10. That's a real strike right there. So as you see on the top of that, we will be seeing some way you'll be able to differentiate whether those are real or not. If you guys are able to see it, I know it's a little small on your screens, but if it is a white strike, it is a real knockdown all 10. If it is a green strikes mean it was a 9 count. And so then that got a strike on a 9 count with those. So that is what we got going on here with the 9 pin no tap. You can see there, Jason is a white strike. We're still waiting on our first. Nope, still haven't gotten our first. Or no, there are pink actually. So you see Benay up there. She does have a pink one. So normally they're green, but I think with this color scheme they are coming in pink. So pink, purple, whatever you want to say. Those are the strikes. Sorry for the wobbliness. All right, had Wayne raise that up so we could get the scores on there. The scores were cut off at the top. Yeah. So now you guys can actually see what Rodney and Carlos are getting and what frame we're in on that pair. So got that going. We got Verna Allen stepping up here. She's bowling with Tony Allen. See what she's able to get. Pick up a spare. Oh, off by 1. That is the one thing also, just so you notice, the no tap 9 count only counts on that first ball. So right, you saw there, Verna got 4 on that spare 5, so she'll just have 1 left, but that was still an open frame. The only time that 9 pin no tap comes into play is on the first ball. So I believe so far the highest that I've seen has been a 878. I believe is the highest series I've seen so far. We still have yet to see a 900. Typically, you will see a handful of those throughout this going on this weekend and next weekend. I would expect to see a couple of 900s that'll show up here at some point, just because of this 9 pin no tap. That's still incredibly difficult. So it is still something that is not a guarantee, and it's still a very impressive feat to shoot 900 no tap, but it does happen traditionally a handful of times every year. There was one year, I want to say about 3 or 4 years ago, that we had someone come in here and actually bowl 3 straight 900s in the 3 shifts that were running that day. It may have even came in and bowled a 4th one the next day, but I can't remember for sure. I know he had 3 in a row at least. Do you remember, Wayne? I know you don't have a headset on, but do you remember how many Joel got in a row? I remember it was 3, but I couldn't remember if he got 4 or not. Wayne's actually asking him a question, so he's actually going to put a headset on since I asked a question.
Um, yeah. Sorry. Uh,
No, you're fine.
I
I know
want
it
to
was
say it was
3, but
8 or 9.
in a row? I didn't think he had that many in a row. I thought he had like 4 or 5.
Uh,
Or you mean 8 or 9 300s? Or
no, I thought 900s. He had the one whole
I,
day.
yeah, I remember he had the one whole day, and I thought he came in the next day and got 1 or 2 the next day, which would be 3, would be 4 or
Maybe it
5.
was 8 or 9 for the whole tournament, the two
Yeah,
weekends.
yeah, he may
He
have had
might have
that many
had five or
total, but I
six in a
think
row.
yeah,
Yeah, you're right.
yeah,
You might have been right.
yeah,
Lynn is over there. Let me go ask.
yeah. She knows. Connor's bowling, so she's watching Connor bowl off to the left. So far, we got Carlos and Benet still going. They're on. They can still get themselves a 900 even. Dallas getting himself a strike there on the bottom of your screen. Dallas bowling with James and Brett Whittemore stepping up here. There you go. Tony getting herself a nice big strike. Brett with the real one there. We did have 2 yesterday. We had 2 natural 300s. So even though this is a no tap event, he should be back in a second. So we did have that 2 natural 300s yesterday. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. So with that, let's see if we can get any today. We didn't have any on the first shift, no naturals, but we definitely had a lot of no taps. So we'll see how it shakes out here. Definitely going to keep you in line, keep you updated on what's going on around bowling alley.
All right. I got the scoop,
You got the scoop?
and I hope my wife is watching
Okay.
because it doesn't happen often, but I'm right.
Okay.
It was 7 in a row before he
Oh wow.
missed, and
Yep.
he threw 11 of the 12 shifts were 900s.
Wow.
He only missed one shift.
What was he doing that shift? Yeah, that was a good weekend. But again, that's the thing. To me, I've always felt like I bowl differently in a no tap event than I do in a regular event. Because to me, if I'm starting to leave 10 pins or 4 pins or something like that, I'm making much bigger adjustments to try and get those pins to fall and to get that strike. Whereas in this type of event, especially if it's a 10 pin, or wrap 10, light 10, I'm just going to keep throwing it. So I throw a lot straighter. I throw weaker equipment that more dull stuff, I guess. Not super surface, but just duller stuff that doesn't have a strong back end. Just because really all you got to do is get it into the pocket. Doesn't have to necessarily go through the pocket the right way or anything like that. Just have to get it to the pocket, knock 9 down. So that's the key thing for me. I bowl a little differently. I know some people will bowl the same way they normally do. 5-7 only. All right, I'm back now. Sorry about that. I had to go stop that. So making sure that what I called back actually happens here. Let me double check. All right, we're back. Sorry, called something back because Wayne wasn't at the desk, and I never know if it can go back because I can never hear it come through when you have a full house. picking up the spare. Let's see what James is able to do here in front of us. James and Brett. James, Brett, and Dallas all still going strong. Carlos going strong. Carlos, James, and Brett. Single color. So I did the right thing, but for some reason it's still not setting up the pins on 25, but could be that he's not hearing it. Not sure why, but. All right, guys, hold on just a second. See, we got Carlos still going. James filling off of his. We got Dallas, see if he can keep his going. Oh, trip one. Oh, got away with it. Still alive. Benay actually getting her first real strike on the bottom of your screen there, or top of your screen, top right. Let's see if Brett, what he's able to do. Brett getting his real strike, so he's still alive. Russell does enough. Come on, Verna, pick the spare up. Hook a little bit. Oh, just off one there again. There, he's back there. He's setting it up now. You can look. Yep, yep. All right, Carlos is stepping up here with front four. Dallas is stepping up here with front four, so we'll see what we're able to get out of those two. Abigail getting just looks like a 9, but it's sadly an 8. So let's see what she's able to do with that. All right, Carlos, let's get one. Let's get a real one here. Get 5. Hook. There it is. It is a real one. Those all count. Yeah, it sounds like the microphone's not working to get in the back, so that's what happened with that. We'll try and see what's going on there. Oh, see if James is able to get himself back on the strike. Benet over there still striking away. We got 4 people with front 5s, one with a front 4. Mark Miller just off the side of your screen getting himself a strike. He's got front 4 over there. Oh, Russell wrapping it. Never ideal. All right, Brett stepping up here. Let's see what he's able to do. Bottom right. He's able to get it a solid number 5. So we'll see what he's keep going. Carlos is going to be stepping up here. See what we're able to get from him. Got more ball return 27. Call that back. Here we go. Mr. Rodney stepping up. Stallworth, he's able to do all these. That'll do it. That's a strike. Carlos stepping up here. Carlos able to get his number 6 there. All right, Renee Storm stepping up here, rolling herself into a solid game. Right now, I was looking, currently leading this event. This is going to be a very large number, and it's going to sound shocking, but that's what happens when you have a no-tap event. Current leaders are Rick Westcott and Kermit Westcott coming in with a 1745. So that's a bit of a score. It's up there. But we'll see how things go as they come along. But that is current leaders. There's 1637 and 1745 or 1745 for their total. In second place, we have Jeremy Ciccone and Rico Hill coming in with 1719. Third place, Mark Miller and Connor Ray coming in with 1709. Fourth place, Denzel Phillips and Larry Patterson, 1705. And then Vanau. Oh, yep. Lost a camera. Not sure what's going on with that. Did it die? Shouldn't have. It's plugged in. So we did appear to lose a camera. Sorry about that, guys. We're trying to figure this out. Bring it down, try and figure out what's going on here. Trying to figure out what's going on with that top camera. Sorry about this, guys. We still do have the bottom one going. We are still live. We just lost the camera. So I'm not sure what happened there. Apparently, I think a phone may have died, but give me 1 second. We're back. Nope. Now we got to zoom back in. Nope, too far. Too much zoom. There you go. And it's got to tilt down. Here, I'll take it. Honestly, you can just leave it there. That's fine. No, stop. Yeah, that's fine. All right, we're back. Good enough. Not sure why that one cut out on us, but we're back. Carlos was able to get his 7th while we did that. Bené's stepping up for her 7th. Oh, fall. Oh, you can blame me. That one I'll take credit for. Dallas falling off that last frame. So that does leave us with just 2 people left on the live streams. Plenty of people though down there. It does look like we did get a 300 game was gold by Kristen. It looks like she only had 1 no-tap strike on that too. We've got Gary. Looks like a Gary down there. He's got front 9 going with 1 no-tap. I'll pull up Lane Talk, but Lane Talk isn't going to show me what type of strikes they are, but I can at least see who's got what going.
What lane are we looking at?
I was just kind of glancing down at the far left. There's Kristen on 6, so 11 and 12. I'm not sure what her last name is. Looks like she got not 11 out of 12. were legitimate. Nate Smith's down there. He's not shooting. He's going about to shoot a decent game for his average. Miles Harrigan still got 2 frames left for a 300. Nyla Otis just fell off hers in the 10th frame. She had front 9 going. Lamar
Kristen
Tyson
had
front
2 of
8.
them that were no tap.
2 no
The
taps. Okay.
second frame, and the second one in the 10th.
Yep. Gary Griffs is the person who also has himself a front 9 going. He does look like it's same story. He had a second one in the Gary Griffs on lane 10. I believe had the second one as a no tap, and then everything else looks like it's real. Nope, he just did the same thing.
Gary's
first one in the
second
10th is, yep.
No
Gary's
tap.
first one in the 10th was a no tap as well, but still, he's going for a 300. Carlos fell off the real 300 train, but still got regular no tap going. Brett fell off of that last frame. Ricky Hayes is over here. He's got front 7 with 1 no tap.
Big shocker.
Yeah, bowling with William Ziegler, who also has front 7.
Big shocker.
Yeah, those two just bowled each other in the finals of last week's senior.
That's
Sweeper.
right.
I wonder if that's when they decided to bowl this. Brett falling off.
Well, there's
there.
2 things you can't go wrong with when you're bowling on house shot here at Northwest Lane. You can't go wrong with Ricky Hayes as a partner, and you can't go wrong with a lefty as a partner.
This is true. Down towards the end.
Who is on natural? I think the only person left now is
Mark.
Mark Miller over here, front 6, natural.
Connor's got 1. He's still going, but he's got Connor Sutton is the one with the fronts. Okay. They're trying to confuse us down there. We got Connor bowling with Connor.
Yep, Connor Ray, Connor Sutton.
Yep. Like I said, Carlos fell off of his. So, yeah, it looks like from what I can see glancing around, we've only got 1 natural still alive, and that's in the 6th frame.
Mark Miller stepping up on lane 17. It'll be your top screen, far left set of pins. You'll be able to see the shot, hit the pins at least.
You won't be able to see
he
the
has
7
front
pin,
6.
Carlos able to get himself another real one.
Good shot there from Mark Miller, getting a strike. Another natural.
So I was just talking about it. I know we talk about this every time, and it's always fun. Do you bowl a no tap any differently than you bowl a regular bowl?
No.
Okay.
No, just try to throw strikes. I mean, if you try to end up lining yourself up to try to get 9, that's when you mess around, get 8, 7.
See, the difference to me, what Ice was saying is what I'll do is there's a specific couple of balls that I'll throw in this that I don't typically throw just because they love to leave corner pins. And so, like, if I'm leaving the 10 pin, I'm not going to make a major adjustment off of that like I would if I was bowling a normal sweeper or lead. I would make a big adjustment off of a 10 pin. But if I'm flat 10ing or still hitting the pocket every time, I'm probably not going to move. Just keep throwing that shot.
Now, what are we connected to?
Looks like he needs a computer. Looks like a computer or a tablet. What the heck? We lost another camera. Why are these going away? Sorry, guys. Just noticed that. Let's see if I can get this one fixed. And we're back, but we gotta zoom in. And we're back. Not sure why these are cutting out on me, but luckily it's an easy fix.
Yeah, good test for the new.
Going to give it some more time here to see if it does that. All right, just off to our left, we do have front full, the legitimate still going. All right, stepping up here on just on the top left of your screen on 18, you'll be able to see the ball hit the pin. Mark stepping up again.
Oh, finally a no tap.
Wrap to 10. So still got the 300 going, just not a natural anymore. And that was the last one of the first game of this shift. But we still got a team bowling with a shot at 600. Again, it'll be a no tap 600, but it's still into 600 nonetheless. All right. Carlos getting the first one there. See if he can give himself a 300 with just one no tap. But yeah, as I was saying a little bit earlier, I'll usually throw something that's a little bit lazier down lane so that the small misses still will get to the pocket and they won't like overhook on me or anything. Like so it'll still get there. It's just a ball that I wouldn't normally throw because it's probably gonna get me 3 or 4 10 pins a game if I throw it normally, but on this that doesn't matter.
Yeah, the ball choice might be different. I
Yeah.
might choose something that, not so much
Not
aggressive to get you a big
definitely not
split.
sharp.
Right.
Yeah.
The ball choice might be different for a 9 pin no tap, but
Yeah.
I'm still going to line up for strikes and
Oh
then
no, I'm
yeah.
throwing it. Yeah, I'm lining up like that, but my adjustments and my ball choice are going to be different from a in a no tap than a regular. I guess it's more what I mean.
Yeah,
I'm not going to be
way more
throwing at
smooth
anything different. Yeah.
equipment. Try to keep yourself out of the big number, right?
Yep. Yeah, because like I said, you.
Even if it's something like
Yeah.
you said, it's something that flat pins a lot on you.
Oh well.
You can be okay with it. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're not, and the adjustments aren't going to be as extreme with that type of ball. Carlos getting his 300 there with only one no tap, so good job. Great shooting from him. Oh, William Ziegler just off to the right. Just coming off of his. So now, and it's split too at top of that, so he didn't convert the spare, so now he's only got a shot at, together they've only got a shot at 566 over there, which is still a really, really good score. But you need to average 582 if you're going to take the lead in this event. If you're not getting any handicap, which I don't believe Ricky or William are getting any handicap. Not to say that they're out of it yet, but they will have to go 600 and then if they can get a 279 in there, maybe 600 and a 579. 569. They can get 200 and 569. They've only got. Now, if they're at 66, they're going to be 21. Yeah, they'll be 21 away, so they will need a 279 or 579. That'll tie even. So they can only miss one more time the rest of the way out.
Yep.
Oh, Mark falling off of his down there. Missed the head pin, it looks like. Again, still can get 278. Connor Sutton way down on the line. You guys can't see that, but he's going for a
Front 11.
one tap 300.
Now, yesterday he had a couple. He was in this position a couple of times.
Yep. Threw a couple of 298s.
And threw a couple of 298s. Got a little quick on that 12th ball.
Yep.
With his partner Jermaine. Luckily, Jermaine didn't shoot anything spectacular and
yeah,
didn't really do him any good.
Even a 298 shouldn't impact you a ton.
Right.
If a 298 costs you first place, then that's just bad luck. All right, last shot here for Connor. Like I said, you guys can't see it. It's off to the side.
Ah, there you go.
Oh,
listen,
I'd be a little upset if that wasn't no tap.
Right, that was a stone 8
that wiggled.
That wiggled a little bit. That was
That wasn't even a little bit.
Yeah, if
that
it wasn't no
was
tap,
probably,
that would have been brutal.
Yeah. Yep. So he does get 300. It is 2 taps, but again, that last tap, the ball hit the 8 pin as it went by. It just didn't hit it hard enough to knock it over. It went over. I think I think I remembered to hear someone say it was pin's got a tip 6.5 degrees to fall over. I think that pin went about 5.5 degrees.
Yeah, it's something like that. I think it's 6.5. Yeah. Yeah, that couldn't have been far from it.
No. Oh, that's got a hook. Oh, no. Dallas coming up just a little bit short there. Ronnie with 256. Bidet with a 256.
Ricky Hayes going for 300 over here on 24, just off screen. Got it.
Trying to do the exact same thing Connor just did. Well, he did a little better. He actually got 9. He got 11 out of 12. William, like I said, they've got to strike every time except for maybe once the rest of the way if they want to take the lead. So William's got to get these next 2. Well, I mean, technically he could miss now. That would just eliminate the ability to miss in either of the next 2 games. But he doesn't miss. He gets a strike there. Looking around, I don't think we had any teams go 600. At least not that I saw. And again, all these scores that we're telling you guys are all without handicap. So I don't know what some of these people have in terms of handicap and everything else. So that is something that is a little bit different. If you guys are looking, are you enjoying what you're seeing here? Do you feel like bowling? They do have open spots at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. is going to be the start of that last shift. That shift should be done, I would say, by about 4:30 or so.
Yep.
And then at 5 o'clock, if you guys are looking at this and thinking, oh, that looks way too easy, we got something that's a little bit tougher coming in. Check it at 5 bullet 6.
Absolutely.
Just a hair tougher.
A little harder. About 2.5 to 1 instead. 45 feet long.
And a 9 does not count as a strike.
No, but you're going to 9 count a lot.
Yeah. Yes, you are.
You're going to 9 count a lot, but it's not going to count for a strike.
Nope.
Yeah, tonight we bowl on sharp. One of our last 2 regular Sunday night sweepers left before the finals. So for all those that have bowled and only bowled once, and you need these last 2, this is your last chance. If you haven't gotten 3 in, you got to get 3 in to be eligible to come in and bowl the finals. And you're not going to want to miss that finals. We have over $2,000 already added to that prize fund. It's going to be growing the next couple of weeks.
Yep.
And Northwest Lanes is not charging us a lining store. So,
yep.
Huge prize fund for that tournament.
Yep. That's going to be awesome. We also have an event coming up in 2 weeks because this event is also going, what you see in front of you, this no tap is also, we have the shift tonight at 3:30, or 3 o'clock, sorry, 3 o'clock. Then next weekend, they are back at it to do it all over again, Saturday and
Saturday and
Sunday.
Sunday.
Shift times of 10 a.m., 12:30 p.m., and 3 p.m. So we will be back doing this again 6 times again next weekend. So feel free to come in any of those times. If you just grab a partner, come in and bowl. Supporting a great cause, going towards the scholarship fund of the TNBA, local Queen City TNBA here in Cincinnati. We'll be back again next Sunday night for another night sweeper on something hard again at the end of that, checking at 516. And then the weekend after that is our big event. We're really pushing,
Yeah,
going for that Herschel Lawn Care Match Play Tournament.
Yep, and then we just lost another spot for that board. We're down to 29 spots left of the 64-man field. Nicholas Kalan just signed himself up and sent in his money. So we got 29 spots left. Those are going to go fast. I still have a long list of people who said, hey, I want spots. I'm going to give you money on this date when I get paid here.
Yep.
Don't wait around. Don't wait around. These guys, and we haven't put them guys on the spots yet because that's our rule. You got to have the money in. I got to have the money here in possession to save your spot. We do that because on the Friday night before, the 24th, we do run a Calcutta auction for this tournament. It is if you've never been a part of one, it's great. Every bowler just gets auctioned off to anybody. You don't even have to be bowling in the tournament to be a part of that auction. Come in and bid on your bowler. That is a separate prize from the tournament. Last year, just to put it in perspective, last year's winner of the auction ended up winning the tournament, bought himself for like $10, walked out of the building with over $3,200.
Yes.
So for a $75 tournament and a little bit of money in a Calcutta, gonna be a good prize fund. Don't miss out on it. You can reach out to me. I have Venmo, Cash App. Shoot me a message on Facebook. I can get you both of those to get your tournament in, or you can stop in here at Northwest Lanes and pay cash. I'll be here all day today.
Got a call there. This tournament is $25 a person, $50 for the team. So that is what is the cost here. The tournament tonight, the Sport Shot Sweeper, that is a $50 entry. And then on the Herschel Lawn Care Match Play 25th and 26th, that is a $75 entry fee. For those of you listening in. This is also what you have in front of you. That the Herschel Lawn Care is also handicapped, 80% of 210. Sold on Route 66 this year. The tournament tonight is 80% of 210 as well, the one that will be on Shark. This tournament that we have going on in front of us, that there is still a 3 p.m. shift available and all of next weekend, I do believe is 80% of 220 is the handicap for this one. So we do have some handicap on this one as well. All right, we have ourselves some scores going down here. Just some of the pairs with 2 on them are starting to finish up their second game. We're getting close to it. Trying to kind of glance down there. Kristen fell off. She did miss once here in this second game. So there goes our first shot at a 900 for this one. Gary, however, is still going strong down there. I'm not sure if he finished off his last one or not. I know he got the first couple, but Gary has got front 9, it looks like, down there after getting looked like he had front 10 or 11 last game. I did not see if he finished it out. Wayne's looking that up right now.
So yeah, he did finish off that 300 and does have front 9 again.
Yep. So that is that is something that traditionally does happen a while. There you go. Yeah, feel free to come on in, reach out to Wayne. If you reach out to Wayne on Facebook, he'll definitely get you all the information on the Venmo and everything else. Again, I know you've said this before, but you're coming across as Air Statics, and I know you've told us who you are before, but I can't remember. Mark did miss. He actually didn't even get the actual 300. He fell off, I believe, in the 10th frame. He threw an eight
Yeah, the
spare.
very next frame he went a little high.
Not sure. I know Connor went 300, but again, they're throwing us off by being Connor and Connor, so I don't know. One has the starting off with a double, the other has eight spare. So I'm not sure which Connor is which here. What I should do is figure out which one's bowling under, like which Shannon's
No,
bowling
that
low.
is the right Connor because he would have started on the other lane because he finished on.
That's true. Yep, he did
Yeah,
finish
he
on that
finished
right
on
lane.
16, so he would have started
Yep,
on 16. Yep,
yep, that's true.
that is Connor Sutton's with front two.
Yep. And Carlos, he had 300. He's now starting with front three, so he's going well. So looking at that, I think it does look like we are done with that first game across the board. So we'll look through and count how many 300s we had that first game. We had 1, 2, 3, 4.
Got Rodney Stallworth stepping up here on lane 19. He's got front three naturally. See if he can get a four-bagger going.
We had 8 300s that first game. We've got how
We
many
did.
how many bowlers we got in here right now?
Oh, well, he'll keep the 300 going, but not the natural part of it. We have
9. So we got 9 with 3. So there's 54, which leaves us with 7 with 2. So 54 and 28. That doesn't sound right.
$70.
Is that all
70
that's in
bowlers.
here? That's wrong.
10,
No, there's more than that.
10, 16, 22, 28.
We have 18 people with 3s. 64 when there's 2 on every lane. So 18 and 64, we've actually got 82. Yep, that's the way to do it. Yeah, we have 82 bowlers in here.
82 teams, 82 bowlers in here, and 8 of them shot 300. 10% of
Yep.
the field.
Yep, checks out. Now here's the question: What's the? Is we going over or are we going under on the next game? 8. We doing less, the same, or more? I'm going to say
I'm going to
over.
take, I was going to say I'll take the under.
Yep.
Adjustments will start to need to be made, even though minor. Adjustments will start to need to be made.
Yeah. My
I'll take
thought
the under.
was you'll get some people who maybe weren't throwing the right thing or doing something at the very beginning, even though they had practice and they made those adjustments already and have settled in.
That's true.
Yeah. So that's
The lane could be coming to a few,
Yep.
so it may work out to be about even. But I mean, if you're
I
taking
don't
the
think
over, I got to take the under, don't I?
That's true. Yes. I'm just giving my reason. You gave your reasoning why you took the under. I'm just giving my reasoning why I'm taking the over. Just again, I don't. It's not like you're going to get
over
like
just
15.
down here on 27, 28.
Yeah.
4. Oh no, now 3. 3 of those 6 already have front 5.
Yep.
27, 28 is hot right now.
That's the fun thing with a 300 is it takes one shot. It's gone. So, but yeah. Plus, I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure what it was yesterday or this morning, but we'll see. At least today, and maybe also probably for the 3 o'clock shift. I mean, You're going to hear me say 4 probably a lot, just because every other doubles tournament that is in this building, there's a 4 o'clock shift, not a 3:30. It's 10, 1, and 4. But this being a no tap, you're able to make up that 30 minutes.
Yeah,
You can get it faster.
If we can get them started on time without mechanical issues. We were a little behind yesterday because lane 3 wanted to be a problem child for us yesterday and cost us about 20 minutes of mechanical time.
Of course,
And it just happened to be lane 3, and that's where we start, and we couldn't start oiling on time. So, yeah. But other than that, after that, we stayed pretty much consistently 20, 30 minutes behind on each shift. So if it wasn't for that,
would have been fine.
Would have been fine.
Yep. Good shot there out of Carlos again. Carlos still with the full real one going. Oh, William and Ricky fell off, so now they've got to, if they want to take the lead, they've got to throw every single shot the rest of the way.
Well, we just watched Carlos Tipton get his front 5, and he rolled in the building this morning and said the only reason why he was here is because he only had to knock down 9. He didn't even utilize it.
No, he's not. He's only used it, twice? Once or twice that first game?
Yep.
We'll also, I guess we do have to put one caveat on our statement earlier. We said we did have the 8 300s. We said we have 82 bowlers in here, but technically in that first game we only had 81 bowlers. We do have 82 now.
Oh, you're right.
We did have 81 bowlers. Somebody decided to miss the first game, and his teammate decided to still bowl. That was his decision.
Kudos.
Do you?
You do you. Kudos.
I mean, it's something like this. I don't know about that. I mean, it's only 25, and the person who did it, probably just being nice, it just felt like bowling. And for it's $25, whatever, I'm bowling for that. I could see it in an event with maybe more brackets than jackpots. I could definitely see a handful of people just saying, "Oh, my partner's not going to be here. I can make more money in brackets than what the entry fee is, so I'm just going to take it as that." But I think in this case it was just more, I just want to bowl, and I'm going to be nice, and we'll bowl. I'll still keep bowling.
Especially considering who it was, too. So,
I know. I'm not going to, that's what I was thinking, too, but I'm not going to necessarily call it. But there's certain people that are coming in here to get in brackets and win money in brackets. And then there's people, he's just not one of those guys. The Nolan Whites of the world, the Andrew Carpenters, those type of people who will walk up to you and say, "Put me in however many brackets there are.
Right.
I'll pay you later." Or here's $400. Give me whatever's left over. Anymore, we don't have that as much because people know that they'll just be able to say, "Hey, put me in everything," and we'll just go tell them how much they owe. Got 20 people watching right now. Those 20 people share and get 20 more people to watch. And those 40 people get another person to watch. We can get this up pretty high pretty fast. Oh. I'll get the next one. Yeah, I'll do it. So yeah. I mean, we could do it where you reach in there and get 2 10s, and I give you a 10, and then you give it back to me on the next shift, or we can just say we'll just do 20 next shift. Got split the pot going through, so that's what you guys can't see that, but that's what's happening right now. That's what we're talking about with splitting. I reached in my wallet and I only had a 20, so I couldn't have a 10 to split it with him. So I just said I'd pay for the next shift's split the pot.
Oh, we missed it again. Doing split the pot. Carlos.
Yep. Carlos again.
Natural.
Well, maybe that's what it is. We just need to stop paying attention.
To stop talking about it and pay attention to it. Try to put that up before it blows away.
Yeah, probably. Actually, just set it over there. That way, I should be sitting here, but just in case I'm not, or you just put it in your pocket. That works.
Yeah.
Of course, then it'll work out where you're not here when she walks by. But oh well. I was just thinking on the.
Mama will always find me because she knows I like to get on.
True. I was just on the off chance that somebody asks me to bowl, I might actually take them up on it. I've got my 9-pin no tap ball here.
There you go.
It's in the bag. There's only about 2 or 3 balls that I figured would be useful tonight, so it
I
left a
know. I
couple
don't know if
spot or two.
Miles Harrigan bowling this shift. I know he thought about. I think he was looking for somebody to bowl one of the
Yeah.
shifts.
Yeah, I think he was talking about. I think I saw something last night. I just figured, yeah, I rolled in here today. Like it's not going to take much for me to find somebody to bowl with.
Yeah, he come in here early because he was bowling the first shift, and I was talking to Miles. And I know he said he was bowling 2 of the 3 shifts and was going to look for a partner for the other one. I can't
Okay.
remember what shift that was. He didn't have something scheduled.
Yeah.
Because I remember telling him, I said it'll be no problem for you to find a bowler in this building.
No. Yeah, when you come in here at a doubles event, as long as it's not the first shift will be a little bit tougher to find. But if you come in here half an hour, 45 minutes before a non-first shift, you're going to find somebody to bowl with.
Right. Although Blake Shelton did that this morning. He walked in here. Well, he was supposed to have a partner. His partner didn't show up and ended up finding a partner for the first shift.
Yeah, I know he posted on Facebook with about an hour and a half. I think he posted at like 8:45 or something. He was looking for one. I don't know if he just grabbed somebody in the building or not, but
He did.
he did.
Robin
Okay.
Stevens ended up.
Okay. Well, she's in here working the event too, wasn't she? She's helping out at least. Or no, she's not working it. I didn't see her with Queen City, but yeah. Either way.
No, I think she happened to be rolling in just to see if she can find a partner as well.
Oh, yeah.
Worked out
That's
that way.
true. Yep. I mean, it
Sometimes
does
that's the
happen.
best partner you can have too, right there.
Yeah. I'm just I would say you're probably about 95% likely to find a partner on the non-first shift. First shift, I say you're probably still at least 56% chance. But if there was a shift that you might struggle to find a partner, it'd be that first like 10 a.m.
Absolutely, yeah. That 10 a.m. shift didn't even fill the whole house.
Yeah.
First 4 lanes didn't even get used. So, yeah, just
Okay.
the lack of numbers in here makes that harder. Yeah. All right, we got Carlos, front 6.
Yeah, now he's gonna like wrap a 10 because we're paying attention.
Not my fault. See, not our fault anymore. Natural.
Nope, we got a front 9 natural going down there. Actually, speaking of who we were just talking about. All right, guys. Sadly, at this point, we're still kind of working out the kinks of this new camera system that we have going here. So, with this new camera system, the one thing that we are kind of short on is the ability to go mobile right now. Our 2 mobile cameras are kind of in use. So, with that, we do have a little bit of a struggle. Maybe we can work. That's something we're going to work through, and we'll definitely have that back. Hopefully, by next weekend, we should have that back. The ability to do that. But right now, we don't have it right this second. Maybe we could even figure something out for the next shift. But the ability to go mobile.
Going
We're using
mobile.
our 2 mobile phones right now for this, so we can probably figure out something to go mobile by.
Well, if this works out, I can get it
weekend.
on my phone as well. This program that we're using for them now.
Yeah, and I could probably get it on my main phone too. But I just want to make sure everything works before I start going down those roads. But we do have a natural front 9 going on down on the far end, so we'll definitely at least keep you updated through words, maybe without the visuals, but we'll let you guys know how that's going. So we do have that natural front 9. We've still got. Oh, did Gary finish that down there? Did Gary get the 2 300s? I can pull it up on my phone actually. Miles Harrigan got, so we were just talking about him. He just went 300, 286. So he almost went 600 to start.
Nope, he went 300, 286.
No, Gary did. Yep. That's the same. That's hilarious. That's the exact same thing Miles did. Miles Harrigan did the exact same thing. So. So I have to see here. Like I said, we do have. So as of now, we just had 1 pair finished. Did anybody down there shoot? I can roll through mine, see how many 300s so far we have on the people that have finished that second game. One, 2, 3. We've already got 3. Three 300s on the second game so far, with a handful of people still bowling. We got 3 people with bowl 300, and just glancing around, we got 15 people who still have a chance at it.
Yeah, I think the over might win.
Well, maybe, I don't know. And how many people did we have? I think I saw like 3 or 4 people with 280 something. So they can fall off real fast. Again, we do have the individual stepping up. Oh, he doesn't look happy. Oh, nope, he was. Must have been. Maybe it wasn't a good shot, but it fell. Front 10 and Doug just did. Front 10 natural has happened. I'm figuring if I don't say his name, he can't blame me if he doesn't get it.
I don't. Well, he does watch the channel, so
Yes, he does. 100%
but he
does.
won't know till later. So
Yeah. Yeah, but then he can blame me later. Although even if I don't say his name and he misses it, he'll still blame me.
Yeah.
Step up.
Normally this guy
11.
blames us for bad math.
Ah, yep, there it is. He
All
did
right,
still get the strike, but it was a flat 10.
That was all Steve's fault.
Yes. Blake Sheldon, that was entirely my fault. You can blame me for that. Blake, that's all on me. But Blake is still going for a no-tap 300. He did get the front 10 natural. The 11th one was, like I said, was that flat 10. So still got that going.
Still got Carlos Tipton front
Yep.
8 right here.
And
I've already spoken. So
I was going to say, that's on you.
no tap there. Well, it's fine.
Blake
Carlos is above all that jinxing stuff.
Blake threw a
you
natural
can't phase
12th
that,
strike,
man.
so Blake throwing a 300 no tap with 1 tap, and that was the 11th strike. So great job for him. Carlos getting another one.
What I tell you, you can't phase that man.
Uh-huh. Okay, getting herself a good strike there. Ricky and William still doing what they need to do. Like I said, I think they're one of the only people left who can still take the lead. I could be wrong on that, but I didn't see anybody else putting up like 600, which is essentially what it needs to be. And like I said, I don't know what people's handicap is. So there are people with handicap going on right now.
Now,
I don't know
Donovan
that.
and Robin down there do get a little bit of handicap. And they are both on front 6 this game.
Question is, what did they bowl game 1?
Donovan, I think, scratched, but it's Robin that gets a little bit.
What pair are they on? About 27, 28,
Minimal.
25, 26.
It'll be minimal sticks. I think she's
25, 26.
probably in the 190s.
Oh, never. No, doesn't matter. Does not. No.
Doesn't matter. First game was
No.
bad. Well, she missed on that one anyway.
Well, yeah, Donovan was 160s. So
Good one there from Dallas.
yep. So we did have number 4, Brad. Is that Brad?
Tony Allen throwing 10 back. All right here in front of us, Steve, we got Carlos.
Yep.
Front 9, all natural.
We're up to 5 no tap 300 so far. Yeah, I'm going to say the over is going to hit.
I think the over is going to hit. You're going to get the. It might be more than 10.
Yeah.
Carlos trusted it.
Oh, we just lost one of our opportunities. It wasn't Carlos. Vernon Smith just fell off of his opportunity to 300 down there. Got this right in front of us. So again, guys, this is a natural 300.
Yep. Tell that on the screen. All the X's are in the white
Yep.
font. If they have a 9-pin, a no tap strike, they do show up as purple.
Yep. Purple, pink. I said green earlier, but that was because I didn't realize it was this black.
It's only green if I change it, like you change it on the score screen.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
They will show up green if you have to change it down there on the keypad.
Oh, get there. That was a better shot.
Ah,
There's 11 real.
unfazed.
Let's see if we get our first
Unfazed.
natural 300 of the day. It is interesting, though, when you think about it, because I think we had the Just Curate in here. We had, what, 1 300 all weekend? Maybe 2? We've already
Yeah,
had
1 or 2.
3 or... This will be 3 or 4 here. So I wonder if just the relaxation of
Yeah, it's
throwing
not as
this...
much. It's a more relaxed tournament.
Yeah,
I mean, it's serious. There's some serious money involved, but like I said, it's more. Well, Just Curate's for a fundraiser too, but
yeah,
there's a little more serious money involved in the Just Curate as well.
yeah. Well, plus, I think
But it
if
is
you...
a 9-pin. That'll
Yeah,
relax you and loosen that arm swing up, knowing
yep.
I really only got to hit the pocket. Oh, tight, tight,
Oh,
tight. Oh,
got it anyways. And that's why we bowl on house shots.
that's why we bowl on house. Carlos tipped him with a natural 300.
300.
He's gonna walk out of here with a Queen City no tap chamois.
Chamois. There you go. So that is number 6 now. Number 6 on this shift. Rodney, his partner, giving him a 276 to go with it too. So they can do. Oh no, that's not what you want to see if you're Russell. If you're going to come in a little bit light, you want at least one of those to fall.
Yeah, now you got an opportunity again to do something on our channel that hasn't been done yet.
That is true. All right, there's another shot for them. Let's see what Brett's able to step up and finish out his 300. Looking around here. Honestly, yeah, we've still got. So that's like we said. That is Carlos is now sitting 600. Still have an opportunity to do something that hasn't been done yet this weekend. We're still waiting on that first 900 series. Carlos is in the driver's seat on that one. We've got a couple other people still going for it as well. I believe Connor Sutton's going for it. Ricky Hayes is going for that same title. We'll see what they're able to do here. That is the one thing that I do find funny sometimes is with this kind of event is seeing a jackpots on this type of event. And it's still fun to get in them. If you think there's a shot you're going to shoot 300, you might as well get in the jackpot. But that is what that is what it takes. Don't get a 300, you are not winning that jackpot. And it's usually splitting it with a handful of people. But it's still, if you think you have a pretty good shot at shooting 300, if you get one of them, it typically covers your money. If you can get a couple, you pretty much make a little bit. I think if you even shoot one, you make a little bit of money. So you're kind of betting on yourself to shoot that 300 in this event if you do get into jackpots. Did have 6. That's a question for you since I was just talking about that before you dropped off. When you used to bowl these, did you get in jackpots?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
did
mean,
too. But yeah,
yeah,
you're betting on yourself to shoot a 300.
yeah, yeah. I got just as good a chance as anybody else in this building. I mean,
Yep, exactly. No, I know, but I could just see some people coming in here saying, I ain't going to get that. You have to shoot 300.
I'm
You're going to
sure you
split it.
got a few
Yeah,
that's but yeah, absolutely.
yep. That'd be interesting. I would highly doubt it. But I'd be interested to ask them if anybody has won the jackpot and not shot 300. Like just by the wrong people not getting in and maybe like a 289 or 288 won it or something random. I'd be surprised, but it'd be funny.
That would be fun to know, but yeah,
Yeah.
if it ever had happened.
Yep. Connor over here, like we were talking about.
That would be possible maybe the first year or two of this tournament before
Yeah,
it's gotten as popular as it has gotten.
maybe I could see that.
Um,
Or maybe
that
in the first
might,
shift this morning, like you said, where you only
yeah,
had
the
so many
first shift of the
people. Yeah.
morning, and
But when you got this many teams in here, when you got at least 2 teams a pair, I'm sure it's rare.
yeah.
Connor still got his going. Let's see if he gets it in there. Oh, he does. He gets a 9.
I mean, we say it all the time. It's harder now to believe that because you got guys like Mark Miller over here on 17 who come in and practice 9-pin no taps.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to watch this later and go, I don't practice. That's a lie. He practices. I'm the guy that puts it on 9-pin no tap for him when he says, hey, Wayne, I want to practice for the 9-pin no tap.
Yep.
That's dedication. And it takes that kind of dedication and practice to be good. And
Yep.
Mark's putting in that work. And I'm proud of him for it.
We're talking about
That could have been more perfectly timed.
He just went up and threw a strike, came back, and I waved at him, and he big old smile and put his thumbs up, like, I'm good. Oh, man. Again, so Connor does finish his out. So Connor as well as Carlos, we got 2 people on 600. So we got 2 people as of now on 900 watch. We've got Ricky Hayes still got a shot at that. And I believe that pushes us up to 7 300 so far this shift. Or this game of this shift. We had 8 in the first game.
Yeah, you're right. Connor makes number 7 officially. And you have a group of guys who, you're right, the over's going to win because I would not bet that all of these are going to miss. Ricky Hayes, Jermaine Kahn over here in front. 8. Brett Whittemore right in front of us. I don't think he's going to miss.
We got 7, yep. I went back and double checked to make sure we didn't miss any because there's a lot going on in this building. It's all going pretty quick. I also think, I don't know, because I don't think they have a singles in this event, but it's still interesting to know. We did have a 886 bowl. Gary Griff's down there bowled 886. We went 300, 286, and 300. Which Miles Harrigan had a shot at that, but I don't know what he's doing this third game. I'll see if I can.
Well, no, they don't have a single side of it, but what they do, what they do have. That was bad. I should have said that. What they do have is crossover doubles. So
yes,
if Gary is partnered up in crossovers with Ricky Hayes, who's got 900 going. Yep. And Brett fell off. I was wrong. Wow, shocker right there.
Oh, Brett fell.
I would not have bet that Brett would have fell off on it.
And if anything, he missed that's the third. That is the third 286. If he makes this spare, that'll be the third 286 we have
seen.
Flat
missed the head pin wide right.
The second game. Now that's something you probably could have made some money on. He has to make this spare, but I assume he's going to. But if you could have said that 3 people were going to shoot 286 in a no tap.
Right. William
That's
Ziegler
not a number
just
that I would have expected.
Cut Brett off at the pass while he was going up there on a spare, and he had to come back.
Oh, he did miss it.
Missed
so
it.
It wasn't
wide left.
284.
But yeah.
Or no, 282, 284, yeah.
Mark Miller fell off. See, now I spoke too soon.
Yep.
Mark Miller fell off.
One more. And actually, as of now,
we still need both of them guys for the over to count. Yep. So we're down to Ricky and Jermaine.
2 piece, yeah.
The under has a chance.
One frame to go.
1 frame to go. 2 bowlers.
And we need Wayne
I'm
needs
not
both of them.
betting.
I need both of them. We might just push it. I'm going to guess, yeah, at this point, I think it might push, but we'll see what happens.
I'm not betting against either one of them two to miss.
No, I'm not betting against them,
Ricky
but
Hayes, he's going to get you to 8.
yep. I mean, Ricky's bowled in this all weekend, so.
Right.
And we still, like I said, we're still
The
missing.
only question mark is Jermaine,
Yep.
listen, I love Jermaine, but I'm
Yes.
saying that because I watched Jermaine bowl yesterday with Connor and struggled to finish out some of these. Him and Connor
Yep.
both did. So and he hasn't proven to me yet this weekend that he can finish these off yet. So
Yep.
got to show me one first before I'm 100% confident on you. So the push is very much alive.
We still got, I believe I looked through it. I don't think I saw any more 6s. So I think Connor and Ricky are the only 2 people left with a shot at that. And so Ricky has got to finish this out to stay on that train. Ricky's just stepping up to your right. We do have Carlos. Or no, Carlos does have 600 as well. That's right. Sorry. Carlos on our live stream. He is also going for that.
Yeah.
So we do have 3 people still alive for that 900 series. Ricky just off to the right here on 23. You can see that on the bottom right of your screen. As he throws this ball, you'll see it going down the lane. Oh no, that is your fault. All right, so Wayne actually has the opportunity. That's all going to come down to Jermaine. As much talking as Wayne was doing there. I don't know. Yeah, that
Not
was
that
your
I'm
fault.
rooting for this, but the under just got a
I know.
whole lot better.
Yeah, that was after you just basically almost guaranteed that Ricky was going to get 300 there.
Yeah. Who would have thought Ricky Hayes would have not shot 3? Tell me one person that would have bet against Ricky Hayes shooting 300 and a 9-pin no tap.
That's true, especially when he already
There's
had
not
the
a
front
person
9.
there's not a person in this building that would have bet that.
Now, looking at it, though, the one thing that does stand out is that he did have back-to-back nines on that. And Ricky typically...
8th and 9th frame. You are right. And he may have made an adjustment trying to get it to face up a little harder.
Yep. And it faced up too much.
And went a little too quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Apparently, it happens to the best of us because that is one of the best of us right there.
And then he goes in and strikes there. So
yeah, and that was 10 back. So.
Yep. And then William, actually, like we were talking about, they had a chance of taking the lead.
And William just missed.
But then William missed. So those 2 misses knocks them out of that opportunity. But it's definitely still going to be in line to get a casher spot, without a doubt. They can finish out this next game. Again, guys, at this point now with that, we are keeping an eye here on Jermaine to see if we can get the push or if we do get the under. But just like that, we had what? I think it shot at like 12 or 13 only like 5-10 minutes ago. And now we're down to that last one. There's first one out of Jermaine. Again, he's sitting there on 23, bottom right of your screen. We got Brett stepping up, see if he can get back on the strike train. Does it there. Let's watch Ferda try to get that spare. Again, guys, we got 32 people watching. Hit the like button, hit that share button. Also, let us know where you're watching from or ask us any questions you have. We're free to answer any bowling questions you got. Let us know how far we got people watching this from. It's always fun. I think we've had people from New Zealand before. Had in the U.S. We've had people out in Washington, California, Texas. Always kind of fun. Jermaine throwing his second one. So we're going for that push. 8 and 8. Last shot. Mark Miller with a 254. All right, so just like that, like we said, here we go. Jermaine stepping up. Like I said, you're going to see that ball come through on 23. He's a lefty too, so you'll see it go through the pins. There it is. And the push has it.
Well, that's pretty good consistency right there.
Yep,
800 or 8 300s,
and eight
eight
three
three
hundreds.
hundreds.
I'm gonna say it's gonna go under now, but
Oh, now you want the under.
yeah, now I do. Because I do think you will see. I think there was definitely some transition in game two, but I think
That's
you're going to
not a
see even
fair bet
more in the
because
third.
half the house is done with game three.
I haven't even looked at what they had though. I don't even know what those half have thrown.
I don't know. You tell me, chat. Is he being fair?
I'm looking now,
Now, oh, now
but
he's
I had
looking.
already said under. Did have two so far. We have two threes.
So we need 6 of them out of this high end.
Yep. And actually, there's a few. Blake's still going. Brady's still going. Brad and Carlton are still going. What Brad shoot that first game?
Brad has natural front five.
Yep. He had okay. He went 225 game one, so he's not. I was like, does he have a shot? I didn't think he was one of the ones that had the 300 game one, but I was just double checking.
Now let's see this. We got Benai here.
Yep.
Has a front three of no tap. Have you ever seen a no tap 300 that was all no taps?
That would be a special one.
Huh?
There have been days where I felt like I was doing that, but it was natural and not no tap. But I don't think I've ever actually done that.
That would be one I would that'd be fun to
Because
watch.
at that point, you have to be the unluckiest person, or
To
the
not
luckiest
carry
person.
one of them, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, you think the odds are that you'll at least
Yes.
carry one, even if it's
Exactly.
even if it's just like a crazy late roll, you'd have to at least get lucky enough to carry one.
Yeah, if you're hitting good enough to get 9 every time, eventually you're going
One
to
of
get
them's going
10.
to fall out. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. Yeah, that may be harder to do than
yeah, that would be
that would
impressive.
probably be just as hard to do as a natural one. Maybe I don't know. Find a way you can leave 10 pins or 4 pins all day long. I mean,
Here's a fun one for you. Does the scorer system have the ability? So I'm just thinking, how crazy would it be to give a strike a 0?
ooh,
The no strike tournament. You throw a strike, it gives you a 0. You have to make your spares. If you throw a gutter, it's still a gutter.
Steve is evil. Well, it's all moot point now because Benai got lucky enough to carry one.
No, but I'm just
But
thinking, like,
that
is
is
that an
that is
option?
corrupt and evil. I don't know. I'd have to look into it.
Yeah,
I'd have to try it. I mean,
that would be that'd be an interesting tournament.
a no strike tournament. Wow. Wow. That's
I'm sure we wouldn't get as many people to sign up for that, but it just sounds like it'd just be
it
something
would be
interesting and
fun.
fun.
I mean, it kind of works along the lines of your low ball where you're not trying to
Yeah,
throw strikes, you're trying to, but you want the spare. So you have to
but you
throw a
want
wild off first ball and then be able to convert that spare.
yep. Well, and then not only that, if you're throwing a way off spare
You're
and you're
getting
getting
low
one or
count for
two,
your
you're getting low
count. You're
count.
right. You're right.
Yeah,
You're right. You want a decent
yep.
count for that spare that you just made too. Yeah. I could see that being stupid exciting to where it comes down to where
Yes.
you need 9 spare 9 to win,
Something. Yeah,
and you can't strike.
yeah.
That would be diabolical.
Yep.
Uh oh, let's pots up.
Put them on there. Set them down.
Oh,
Put them on
what do we got? All right, well, guys, I'm still watching. Carlos is still getting on pace for his 9. Connor's still on pace for his 9, so we do still have 2. Carlos is starting to struggle to get all 10 out, but he is still doing well. Woohoo! We just made our money back. There we go. We won the split spot. All right. Again, we guys, sorry we're a little distracted here with the split pot, but we do have that. Ricky starting off with a strike over there, just off to your right. Dallas is able to get himself a strike. All right. All right. Russell stepping up. Carlos. Oh, no. Carlos. Again, he was getting a bunch of taps. He just fell off there. So now we are down to a single person left and a shot at 900. All right. What do we got here? Ooh. That is a lot of cheesecake. There we go. And now we got Cheesecake Factory. We got all these. Yep. Yep. We didn't get Cheesecake Factory. No Cheesecake Factory for us. Yep. Yep. Oh well. I was contemplating giving you $35 for that, taking it for me and Jess. Yep. Yeah. We were just talking about the fact that we hadn't been to Cheesecake Factory in a while too. Me and Jess were yesterday. All right. So we got Carlos going to be stepping back up here. He's still got a shot at 663 or 863, so that'll be good. But again, he fell off there. All right. Dallas stepping up here. He's able to get himself another strike. Let's see if Carlos gets back on here. Just that one miss. See if he can get through it and get just one miss on the day. There we go, Carlos. Let's see you get back on there. Big strike there from Carlos. Good job. There we go, getting himself back on the strike train. All right, we do still have a 9. That does drop us down to 1,900 left to go. All right, I'm actually going to see. Going to see what we got going here for first shift. I want to see if it was right around 10% then as well. I'm not sure how many bowlers we had, but I'll go through that. Run some numbers and see what it is. 43, so we had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh no, we did. We did have a 900. Wayne just didn't hear about it. William Ziegler shot a 900 this morning. So that was the first 900 of the tournament. So we did have that come off. So Connor's going to be trying to be the second one to do that. Yeah, you didn't hear about that one, but William Ziegler shot 900 this morning.
Oh, I must have missed that. I did.
Yep.
Huh.
Yep. All right, let's see. Let's see. Miles just walked in front of me here. Let's see. He was able to get himself to 886. So that's a couple of 886s. Again, like I said, that 900 is definitely the highest that we've seen on the weekend. So congratulations to William Ziegler this morning on that. He's still putting up a good score today. We'll see here. All right. Got ourselves finishing up towards here. Probably going to need to start running that oil machine. By the time it gets down here, it should be ready to go, but he hasn't. Oh, no, it is going. Never mind. There it goes. The oil machine has begun. Should be on a
Yeah,
solid
Steve.
pace here for 4 o'clock.
That's why I had to step away. I was getting things ready.
There you go. My bad. So again, still exciting though. Even though it won't be the first one of the weekend, we do still have a 900 opportunity going on here. We are down to one of those though, and it is still alive. Connor Sutton down there now only needs 5 more strikes to get it, I do believe.
Yes, sir.
It'd be interesting to go back. I think he had what, one? You look at that, see he had what, 9 in the first game. I think it were maybe 3 in the second, and then it looks like he's only got 1 now.
Yeah, that I can't see.
Oh, you can't see that.
No, once it goes past game, it
Watch,
won't
how you
come.
doing? All right. Yeah, I want to say he had. 279 game one, but I could be. Oh, I wanted to see him make that. Just off to your bottom right of your screen there. He almost pulled off a fun split conversion. Hard way. Oh, and he broke. Oh, okay. 23 pile up.
He broke the lanes.
Yes, he did. At least I'm assuming it has a pile up. I was seeing pins fall out of it, so I'm assuming that that's. Maybe it's not a pile up. As typically, I assume when I see pins falling from the top, that it's a pile up. Yep, we're good. Never mind. My bad. All right, finish it up. We did get Blake did shoot another 300 down there, so Blake had himself a really nice set today. So we did have one more down there. Try and see what we have here. Josh Pickett's going for a 300 this game. I think that might be his first one of this shift. I'm sure he's bold enough for these. What was that? Wasn't that this event that he tried to bet you last year to let you keep his bowling bags in here, and he had to bowl 900 like so many times, and then
Yeah,
every
he had to
shift he
bowl
kept
3
lowering it
900s.
in the 2 weekends. And then it turned into I just need to bowl 1 900. And then it was like, how about an 876 or something like that?
Yeah, it dwindled down to eventually being a natural 300 that he still never threw.
Yeah.
Yet somehow he still keeps his bowling balls here.
Yeah. Didn't he work here for like 2 minutes?
Yeah, just so you can do that.
Connor's had 2 no taps every game.
That's what we were just looking back and thinking about. So yeah, Connor Sutton's partner, confirms that he had only 2 no taps each of his 2 prior games 1 and 2.
Yep. I was just curious. So that does mean he probably, even without this, would have still missed 8.
Would have still shot 800. He'd have been 860s every game. So yeah.
No, if you miss 2, it's 250s.
No, because the first game, second miss was the last ball, so he would have shot 77.
Right.
Okay. So
he'd have been 800.
So he'd been close.
I think it would have went 70, 60, and then 50.
Yeah, it would have depended on. Yeah. So if he misses again, he would have been right there.
Well, it wouldn't have been on it. They'd all been 9 counts, so they'd all been 78, 58, 68. So yeah, that would have been enough.
Yep.
Would have been 804.
He's still got to throw 2 more here. Or he's got to throw 3 more strikes in a row to get there. 3 real strikes at that. But again, at this point, and then also on top of that, you don't have the pressure of knowing that you need to throw this.
I mean, if you've thrown, is there no pressure here to shoot? I mean, you got this far, there's a little bit of pressure to go, hey,
right now he does have pressure. I'll take that back. Yeah, he does need 900.
Right.
But I still am going to say that's a little less pressure than shooting 800 in league or in a doubles tournament.
That would greatly depend on who his crossover doubles partner is for this ship.
That's true too.
And what they did.
Yeah, that is true. And I think that's going to depend on the person too.
Ricky Hayes is your crossover doubles partner, and you can go 1579 this ship. Pretty good.
That was a real one. That is true. Or if you managed to snag Miles Harrigan, then you could go 15, and plus Miles gets sticks.
Right. So yeah, Miles, that could be over 1600.
Well, you're way off. You're 1570. It's 1779.
Oh yeah, you know
Yeah.
what I meant. I was thinking
Yeah.
800. We were on
No, I
800
know.
talk.
Yeah. No, I know, but I'm
So
like
you're right.
15. Yeah.
1779.
Yeah.
You're right.
I was
18.
like 15 ain't even gonna cash in this event.
No, well, I had 800 and 800,
Yeah.
816.
No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm a couple hundred off.
Yeah.
1779. That's or 78 or whatever Ricky shot.
So that'd be the other fun thing. What do you think, just on a hunch, of what do you think the average difference is between this event and tonight? Average pins per game, less.
Oh God,
It's like, I would say
that's
about
150 pins.
Yeah, I would say about 50 pins a game difference.
Oh, for the series, yeah, for a game, yeah, 50.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Could be closer to 75.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're talking. These guys are going to average
Probably series, you're probably
260
averaging
ish.
750. Yeah.
The cut tonight's going to be 570.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
Yeah. Let's ask Blake. Blake likes numbers.
Blake does like numbers.
What do you think the average difference per game is going to be between this event and tonight?
At least 80 pins.
Yeah, he said 80. Yeah, we were saying at least 50, but yeah.
Yeah, these guys are going to average 260, probably across the field averages 260, the field average. Tonight's average might be 180. Yeah.
I think your 260 is a little high there.
For the field?
Yes. I'd say it's like 230, 240. You can find that out.
With the handicap or without?
Without.
Thank you, bro.
Well, I'll print that page up when they're all done, and we'll see.
Yep.
You're right. I
Yeah,
can absolutely find that out.
Yep, because you can print a open bowl for today.
Yeah.
It should give you that. Yeah.
I'm taking the over on 230.
I might be over on 230, but I'm taking the under on 260 for sure. I think it's like I would say 240 is probably where I think it is. Right around 240. Because you have some people in this shooting like 500s.
Sure.
Yeah. I mean, if you were talking people that only bowl, the type of people that bowl tonight, yes, it would be closer to 250, 260. But you got people bowling this event that are probably 120 average bowlers.
Fair point.
So that's why I dropped down. You're thinking tournament bowlers, and you're getting some non-tournament bowlers in this event. Oh, keeping an eye on it down there. Connor again. He threw it. Threw the first one. So we are still looking at that down there. Air statistics said he said 62 pin difference from today and tonight. That's pretty close. I'd say it's going to be somewhere in that range. Because, yeah, I think you're going to probably see a 180 average tonight. That's an average. That's not the cut. So actually, it might be lower than that. I'd say the average tonight's probably going to be like 160. 160, 170 is going to be the average. Connor with the next one. Come on, Connor, get in there. Oh, we got it.
Oh, he's one away.
One away from the 900. Again, guys, it's just off to the left of your screen. That's why we're just talking about that, because that'll only be the second one of the event, as far as I know.
I was making sure my math was right. It wasn't 804.
It was, because I knew you need to average 267. So if you're
strike here
over 11 under,
natural strike here would have been. We're assuming he makes the spares.
Yeah,
Connor's a pretty good spare shooter. He would have shot 804.
Yep. Come on, get in there. 1 for 9. Oh, he's hesitating.
Yeah. That shows you that there is some pressure to do this.
Oh,
there you go. There is a little bit of pressure for him to do that. I mean,
yep.
Again, I'm guarantee you he's in crossovers. He's got Ricky in his crossover sheet. He probably
Probably.
has William Ziegler on his crossover sheet. Probably has
And
Jermaine on
Williams
that
less.
crossover sheet. I mean, not that them guys,
Yeah.
but for him in his mind, he's thinking, all right, I got a 900 here. I got a good shot
Yep.
at one of them guys shooting big too. But yeah,
What's Miles getting in handicap? Miles may have just shot over 900. I was just thinking that.
that I know he's getting some because I remember seeing the handicap on his recap sheet, but I don't remember what it was
Yep.
saying when I
Because he
when I was
just,
typing
like I
it for
said,
him.
he just shot 886. Miles Harrigan did. So you give that. That would be the question for that is if if Connor had him on his sheet.
That would be a big one.
Yeah. Once we finish up here, we're in the 10th frame here. Once we finish this up, we're going to be signing off for about
An hour.
45, half hour, 45 minutes or so, 45 minutes, I'd say, and we'll be back. High games tonight, over under 245. Ooh, that's a good question. Someone just asked that, Wayne. What do you think?
Oh no, somebody will get lined up and shoot.
I'm going to take the over on that too. Somebody
I'll
will
take the
pop
over
off
on
at
that. Somebody will
250
pop
or
off
260.
260,
Yeah,
270. Yeah, one of these guys will get
yeah. One of these
will
guys are
get
going to come
lined
in
up.
here. Yeah, I think total high game across all three. Yeah, somebody's going to shoot over 245. If it was red square, I would take the under.
Right. Yeah, Shark's not ungettable.
Especially with
We're
the
gonna see a
amount of
lot of guys
Reds we
10
have.
10,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if they get lined up, they can have a game and a pair. They catch a right pair
They could easily
that carries well.
258.
Yeah, they can throw a big one. Yeah.
Yeah. Easily just throw a couple of 10 pins and then 258 real quick. Yeah, that's true. So Carlos struggled that game, but he was still able to get himself to an 843. So good set there from Carlos. Like we said, we got Ricky down here going forward, trying to get himself to an 879. So we'll see. You trying to figure out the average, or what are you trying to do over there? Are you printing scores for them? Yeah, red square is awful. Luckily, that was the one that did not make the list this year, or at least granted, it hasn't yet. There is still one opportunity left for red square to make the list. And I could see him doing that too. I could see him waiting until the last week to put that out there.
That's not. You're right. That wouldn't be beyond. It
No.
wouldn't shock me either.
Yeah. Because did he put it out last year? I can't remember if we both
Yes.
on it. Did he? Yeah, okay. So it was out last year and we have not seen it. Yeah, the only one that we might be a little close on is 17 and 18. All right, guys, we finished up there. Get the last couple of shots here. Like I said, we'll sign off for a couple of minutes and then we'll be back. Be right back at it. See what we're able to get. All right, guys, that is still the question I do want to ask Mr. Connor is if he does have Miles as his partner. Oh, we got a couple of threes going on over here on our left. Actually, as we're finishing this up, let's see what we're at on our over-under on 8 there. We'll pull that up. We can talk through that a little bit more. Connor, who else you have in crossovers? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's it? Oh, yeah. Ricky's got a chance at 879. Miles Harrigan, I think, went over 900 with his handicap. Yeah, I'm shocked you didn't get in with Ricky. If he asks, asking about a pool table. right, stepping up here, we got Russell throwing this last shot. Like I said, we'll be back again. Actually, I'll look at this while we do. I'm going to look at this, run through these, and see how many threes we had. See if we were over or under on that one. Final shot there from Russell with a strike, getting him to a 245. Four so far that I've seen. 5. We may actually get the over here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we already have the over. No, we don't. Nope. So we are at 7. Once again, we're sitting at 7. We've still got 2, 3 people left with that, sitting at that 7. So again, we'll sign off for now. If you guys want to know how that turned out, the over or the under, tune back in about 45 minutes when we come back live, and we'll let you know what happened.